AITA for not sharing my lottery winnings with my estranged family? About 6 months ago, I, 36 isem, won a significant amount in the lottery. It was one of those life-changing amounts that you hear about but never expect to happen to you. I've always been financially responsible, so after getting over the initial shock, I started planning. I paid off my debts, invested a good portion for future security, and yes, splurged a little on a new car and a vacation. However, I've always believed in keeping a low profile about my finances, so I didn't go around broadcasting my win to the world. Here's where it gets complicated. My family and I have been estranged for over a decade. The short version is that my parents were very controlling and critical throughout my childhood and young adult life. When I finally stood up to them and set boundaries, they didn't take it well. My two siblings sided with them, and as a result, I've had minimal contact with all of them since. It was a painful decision, but necessary for my mental health and happiness. A cousin I'm still somewhat close to let slip about my lottery win at a family gathering I wasn't present at. Suddenly, I started receiving calls and messages from my parents and siblings, congratulating me and subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, hinting at financial help. My parents talked about how they could finally retire and live comfortably. And my siblings mentioned debts and wanting to provide better for their kids. I was taken aback by this sudden interest in my life. It felt very much like they were only reaching out because they wanted a share of the winnings. After a lot of thought, I decided not to share my winnings with them. I reasoned that if they couldn't be part of my life during the bad times, they shouldn't get to enjoy the good times. Instead, I made donations to a few charities that were close to my heart and helped out some friends who had been there for me when I had nothing. When I communicated this decision to my family, the backlash was immediate. They accused me of being selfish, greedy, and forgetting where I came from. They said things like, "Family is family, and you should always help out family." Our already strained relationship deteriorated further, and now I'm left wondering if I made the right choice. So, AITA for not sharing my lottery winnings with my estranged family.